All right, for our informational segment tonight, we have paranormal versus supernatural. What's the difference? What is paranormal? Paranormal events are classified as being beyond everyday experiences and are unable to be explained scientifically. The basis of belief in a paranormal event is an anecdote, testimony, and suspicion. This basis would not be acceptable in scientific hypothesis or speculation. In science, a hypothesis is grounded in empirical observations, which are then backed up by experimental data. This data must be gathered using scientific method. The word paranormal has two parts. The normal refers to the everyday world, which can be explained by science. The para refers to things that are outside that scientific definition. It may be possible as science progresses that something may move from being paranormal and move into the normal. The study of the paranormal may be regarded as a branch of pseudoscience. Pseudosciences are studies that claim to be scientific, but they are talked of as if they are factual. In reality, the methods used are not scientific ones and are based on anecdote and suspicion. The explanations for paranormal events are based on phenomena that are not within the boundaries of what science says is possible. These phenomena may include extrasensory perception, ESP, telekinesis, ghosts, poltergeists, life after death, reincarnation, faith healing, human auras. This is only a partial list of phenomena. Major areas of paranormal studies are ghost hunting, ufology, and for ghost hunting or the belief in ghosts is based on anecdotal stories of paranormal events which are attributed to ghosts or the spirits of the dead. No acceptable scientific proof of the existence of ghosts has been discovered. Ufology. The potential for extraterrestrial life is not a paranormal topic. There is ongoing research into identifying and locating simple life that may originate from elsewhere in the solar system or from passing comets. This research used scientific methods and is not the same as the belief in unidentified flying objects and the belief that they are vehicles belonging to extraterrestrials who have visited the Earth. This belief is once again anecdotal, and there is no verifiable proof that such objects exist as extraterrestrial in origin. There is a subtle difference between the scientific study and pseudoscience investigations. What is supernatural? Supernatural encompasses a wide range of phenomena. Put simply, the supernatural encompasses everything that is outside of scientific understanding and will always remain so. This will include things like angels and devils, gods, spirits, magic. Unlike the paranormal, the supernatural will never be explained in scientific terminology, as the nature of them cannot conform to science as we understand it. The supernatural violates the natural laws, in that such laws are realistically accountable to what science considers to be possible, and the supernatural is not. The problem of comparing the supernatural with the paranormal is, although there is subtle difference between them, they are frequently used incorrectly in an interchangeable way. How would you fit the concept of angels and devils, gods, spirits, and magic into any scientific framework? They are so far removed from what we understand that they cannot be compatible with what we understand through science. The supernatural need an extra dimension called faith that allows the mind to fit them into any reality we understand. I do not intend to look at all supernatural beings simply because it is unnecessary. If we look at the question of the supernatural and the angel, you would get the same answer as you would if you considered the devil. For example, angels are seen as an intermediary between God and man. That is a concept that is easy enough to understand, but in understanding it, we have to acknowledge the existence of God. Trying to understand God is a much more complex task, and though while we may have some fuzzy concept in our head, the facts about God cannot be established. We use the term faith to represent that force that has to exist if all other supernatural concepts are real. This acceptance of something that we cannot understand that is part of all that is supernatural makes it impossible to ever fit the supernatural into any scientific framework. Paranormal versus supernatural. The paranormal is something that is not understood within the boundaries of our current science. Take lightning, for example. It was once regarded as paranormal, as no one had any idea how chunks of fire were thrown from the sky, and we invented stories to explain it. However, over the years, as science expanded, the cause of lightning was understood, and we were eventually able to recreate it ourselves. At this stage, this once paranormal event became normal, something that fitted quite naturally into our scientific framework. If we believe in spirits, which are supposed to be the detached souls of the dead, how can we visualize that ever fitting in with traditional scientific views? There is a piece missing. To accept the spirit exists, we need to believe in the soul and God, and that is so far removed from our scientific knowledge that the two cannot operate in tandem. Supernatural concepts can never fit into the scientific framework we have created. So I think we finally have an understanding of the difference between the paranormal and supernatural. Paranormal could fit into our scientific framework at some point, but the supernatural is incompatible with our scientific framework now and forever.
You have been watching a show on the CPI-ParaWorld YouTube channel. If you like our programming, please help us to keep bringing it to you by liking and subscribing, and it's free. Thank you.